There were two salesmen who had shown up for a job interview as a public platform speaker at a seminar in one of the large casinos in Las Vegas. One was driving a new black Lincoln Navigator, four-wheel drive, and the other was driving a canary yellow Lamborghini. The only problem for Mr. Lamborghini Man was the man standing now in front of him was a closer. He was not a salesman applying for a job, and he wasn't there to interview. He was there to close a deal. This man knew that closing isn't selling, and selling isn't closing. You see, the man who got out of the Lincoln Navigator was me. This was long before my good friend T.C. Bradley nicknamed me the $1 Million Closer. I simply walked up to the man next to his Lamborghini and I said to him, "Have you figured it out yet?" He was taken aback and he stuttered. "Figured what out?" he said. I said, "Who's going to get the speaking gig?" He said with emphasis, "Well, I am." I said to him emphatically, "Are you willing to bet your Lamborghini on it?" He laughed and he said, "Absolutely not." I said, "Then just get in your car and go home, because you're wasting your time here." I turned and I walked away, leaving him standing there with his Lamborghini in ruins. Game, set, and match. I walked into the flashy hotel and the seminar while it was going on. There were 5 other men besides Mr. Lamborghini who had been pre-qualified to show for the interview. I smiled at each of them briefly. They were nervous and they were sizing up the competition. Jane, our host, was interviewing briefly each man, and when she walked up to me, I said, "Hello, Jane. I'm Stephen Young, and why don't you go ahead and interview this good-looking fellow behind me? I'm going to watch a bit of the seminar and see how the speaker is performing." Again, I simply walked away and took a seat, leaving Jane standing there a bit surprised. Jane finished with her interviews and came to get me near the end of the seminar. She said, "What can you tell me about yourself?" I said, "Jane, I'm not here like the others to tell you all about myself. I'm a professional closer. I close deals." I then proceeded to close 5 deals in 30 minutes on tables with a product I'd never offered, while watching 5 interviewees set on the sidelines with long faces like wallflowers watching me close deals on a job they were interviewing for. Game, set, and match again. I have taught hundreds of people to close deals who now call themselves professional closers, and each of them have the lifestyle to show for it. They have learned the difference in just pushing forward with benefits and features and receiving no's. They have learned how to be of service to the client and create consistent yes responses. Right now, and right now. All businesses and salesmen succeed or they fail based on their ability to close their deal and get the cash. This is Stephen J. Young, the $1 Million Closer, saying to you right now, when you learn how to close a deal, you will know what it truly means to suit up, show up, shut up, and close up. I wish each and every one of you $1 million blessings. Let's go close a deal right now.